What's going on, guys? Deathwatch Gaming back with another video for you guys today. I'm going to be playing Lulu in the support category, and I am just really happy today. Kind of an unusual team. We're playing with Twisted Fate as our ADC. That's definitely going to be interesting. And then I've got Ziggs, Volibear, and Darius. Lulu, I think, is really good in team fights, so that's where I'm kind of going on that angle. I'm like, I'm probably going to be able to help out Darius and Volibear in case they want to jump in on any of these people, so that's going to be pretty nice. And then we're playing against a Blitzcrank. That's going to be difficult because me and Twisted Fate are both very vulnerable to a Blitzcrank or a Q. And then we also got Kane. Now, Kane's also going to be kind of difficult just because, you can go through walls basically like something out of Beetlejuice. So, that's just going to be interesting. So, I guess I'm really kind of saying, okay, Twisted Fate, probably not going to be like the actual carry of this match. So, therefore, probably not going to put my eggs too much in this basket. I'm going to bet more on Darius or Volibear probably going to win us this game. So that's why I picked Lulu, who has a bit more kind of ability to kind of help them in the fight. First I'm going to pick up Q, pick all of my usual stuff, and I'm going to start by saying, okay, her passive is she has this little companion guy. Here, as soon as Darius gets out of the way, I can show you. This little fairy guy named Pix. Now, Pix, when he's on a champion and a champion does a basic attack, Pix will fire 3 little bolts in complement to their basic attack. Now, Q is where you, Lulu, and Pix both fire a little bolt. If Pix is on somebody else, he will fire the bolt in the same direction, but on the basis of on the person that they're on. And sorry guys, got caught a little off guard because yeah, that's kind of logic I was going with here. Now, here's the cool thing. Lulu is actually very difficult, but she's a very interesting champ, and I'll explain why with her W. So her W, if I give it to an ally, it gives them increased movement speed and attack speed, but if I cast on an enemy, it actually polymorphs them, so they can't really attack or do anything for about a second. And the E, it provides a shield on an ally, but if you provide it on an enemy, Pix just stands by them and whacks them for a couple minutes. And then our R, Ultimate Growth, or Wild Growth, sorry, it actually knocks the enemies up in the air and grows the targeted enemy champ. Not targeted enemy, targeted ally champ. It gives them a nice increase in bonus health, and you'll see this little aura around them. When the enemy champs are in the aura, it will actually slow them by 30%. So as you can see, Lulu can be very helpful in a team fight just because like her ultimate allows the people to knock them up. I'm kind of confused now.
Never in the
Yeah, that's good observation there by Volibear. So I'm going to go ahead and drop this ward in here just to kind of, because I know Blitzcrank fairly well. I've played against him quite a few times. His favorite thing is kind of just wait in the bush and lurk pretty much. Or he often does that, where he uses his, I believe it's an E, and he gets like a little temporary speed boost. And what he'll try and do is he'll try and get you at an odd angle to go for a crank. So really, we kind of just got to play defensively here.
You'll see more with your own nose.
Shield myself up there with my E. Definitely got caught out a little bit too much, but was able to walk away just fine. Gonna have to burn both my potions though, which is unfortunate, but it is better than burning a flash or giving them the first blood. That was definitely my mistake, and it definitely kind of shows me this Blitzcrank is definitely a good player, so it's just something to remember. And I know I am kind of threading the needle there by kind of just doing that little thing, but I really want to have Blitzcrank burn through all of his mana as soon as possible, because if he has no mana, he can't Q. And there was that. So, unfortunately, Darius got dead, basically. Man, I just can't English today, guys. I am so sorry. Darius went ahead and got dead. So I'm gonna have to boost up this Twisted Fate a little bit, give him a little bit of move speed and attack speed. And that's the thing. You see, Blitzcrank is already almost out of mana, and that's kind of the thing. It's just, well, how do I beat him? Hey, great.
That squirrel looks familiar.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I'm just getting a little distracted by all that's going on here in the bot lane. Just, not the bot lane, all in the chat, as you saw there. Oh no, no. Then there was that, which was pretty interesting so far. This is gonna be interesting. If Bully wants to come in for a gank, we could maybe make some plays here. And nice job by our Ziggs there, just getting the cat early. Yeah, wow, this, he is not too happy today. He is just not a happy boy. Gonna go ahead and give this Twisted Fate a little move speed, a little attack speed when I can, just to help him farm a little bit faster. No, bet you money, Blitzcrank is kind of just sitting there in that bush. Wow, yeah, he is just, wow. I'm sorry guys, it's just always funny to me, like I always have to take a second and actually think, wow, you are really, really saying that, aren't you? Oh no. Gonna try and make the most of a bad situation there. Was that a little unnecessary? Yes, but at the end of the day, if my ADC's died and the support's vulnerable, you might as well spring for the flash ignite thing and get the kill. Make it a little bit worth the while. Yeah, and that's kind of a tip I have, is that, like, if you're able, like, don't get me wrong, if your ADC dies and you as the support have to make, like, spring a little bit, like an ultimate, maybe like a flash to get a kill, especially so early on in the game, in my opinion, it's definitely worth it, because, like, here's the thing, what other time am I going to be presented with the support as an ability or as a chance to actually kill the enemy support? Probably not, versus this is going to come back in like 300 seconds. Woo, Malphite is making short work of us today, folks.
Yep, that tasted purple.
You know, the funniest thing is, this is like all in rank, so like, you would think this person would be able to keep their head a bit more and realize that it's not the end of the world, but... Yeah, this is one thing that kind of makes me like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys here on this video. This is like, this right here is just something that makes me kind of say, you know what, maybe I should take a break from ranked. It's just like all this kind of just crazy stuff going on. Alright, gonna swing that. Oh, man, this is no bueno, boys. This is no bueno. Yeah, that's the thing. As you've seen, I played Twitch, so I kind of suspected he was going invisible and up there, and then Twisted Fate. I'm sorry, dude. You might be a good mid laner, or an okay. I already used it.
An enemy has been slain.
Let's see all the colors.
It's me!
Yeah, unfortunately, there's just not a lot I can really...
An ally has been slain.
There's just not a lot I can do, unfortunately, in those kinds of situations, because it's just like, what do you want me to do? There were 3 champions, and you were pretty far down. Yeah, see, my E protects you from a little bit, but not a lot, bro. Not everything. But the good news is, oops, I have this ready now, so I can maybe save your bacon one other time. Gonna kind of give you this. I'm gonna go ahead and ward here, just because I got a feeling.
You'll see.
And then fortunately, I did it a little bit late. He decided to use his flash, which is unfortunate, but I mean, hey. I would rather use the ult and have it be not well managed than not use the ult. Well, you get what I'm saying. I'd rather use it and waste it than in a possibly risky situation than, like, not use it and have him die entirely. I think that's what I'm trying to say. I'm not good with words tonight, boys. Maybe we could rush this. And I'm not really sure why this is happening. I mean, Darius, you seemed like you were going good for a while. Now you're kind of just losing. Volibear is just going to help us push up, which is pretty nice. The question is, though... Yeah, that is kind of the question, unfortunately. Is this Darius just so mad that he's just decided, hey, you know what, I'm not getting my way, so now it's the highway, sort of thing. Situation where I got caught in, boys.
Too tall. Much too tall.
I have no idea what this Darius is talking about. And I can't tell if I should be mad at him, but I can't help but laugh at him. Alright, I am finally gonna back, guys. I am gonna go take care of me for a minute. Alright. Wow, I have enough to finish this, and then I'm gonna go pick up this. And I have enough for boots, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick up that as well. It's kind of ping, let my boy know that I'm gonna run back. So that's the cool thing, is that as Lulu, you can use your W to kind of help you speed back in the lane. And you'll notice that I'm using a lot of my abilities very defensively in this case, and it's because it's a defensive fight. Now, most of the time, that's how I kind of choose whether or not to use my abilities. Is kind of, is it an offensive or a defensive fight? Wow, nice job, Twisted Fate. I'll admit, a bit of a waste of an ultimate, but I don't even know what. I'm not even sure what this.
You'll see now.
I'm sorry, guys. I can't form a coherent sentence with just the craziness going on in this top lane.
Rampage.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't get too close to him without these minions to help kind of like block, because otherwise. Okay. Yeah, this Darius, yeah. Yeah, this is just, I'm sorry guys, this is just, I'm trying to keep up with what's going on in chat and oh my god. Oh, this is so stupid. Anyway, back to Lulu. So you'll notice, as I said, I'm using a lot of my things very defensively, and what I mean by that is I'm using a lot of spells on my ally instead of using it like on the enemy. Oh my god, this is just Oh, okay. I can't believe he just went straight into them with their tower. Just.
An ally has been slain.
What the heck is he talking about? I mean, yeah, I guess, to be fair, Darius is level 8, and Blitzcrank and Twitch are also level 8, so I'm not really sure the logic he is. I mean, oh my god. Just shield him up, give him a little bit of movement and attack speed. That way he can maybe, like, you know, clear out this farm a little bit faster. Oh, he's running Conquer? That's interesting. I actually don't think I've seen a Twisted Fate run Conquer, much less a Twisted Fate ADC. And in case, you know, Twitch kind of decides to pop his E and pop his little contaminated ability, my E should help shield him from that damage, which is very, very nice.
Your turret has been destroyed.
That's just fabulous, ladies and gents. That is just fantastic. Gonna go speed up, knock this boy up. Oh, I thought he was gonna go in on that. Oh well. As you saw, kind of that little knock-up ability I was talking about, and you saw that little aura that would slow enemy champs down. Maxing my E first just because I'm using it a lot as Lulu, so if I was playing a more offensive Lulu, I would probably go for maxing my Q first. And W is nice, don't get me wrong, but this provides a shield, or it attacks an enemy champ directly.
Nosy dewdrop.
Oh my god, this Darius. I think this Darius is really just content to die, and oh my god, what are you doing, brother? This man's going mad. And, I mean, that's the thing, they are pushing it, but there's nothing we can do, because it's just decided to feed, unfortunately. Yeah, there's nothing we can do, unfortunately. This Darius is just basically inting. Yes, I do understand, there's just nothing we can do.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Oh my god, okay. This guy is gonna get reported. I normally don't like to give out reports, but this is just so ridiculous. I mean, come on, man. This is a fiesta, boys. I am sorry. I might post this video just because it's like going so funny. Because I'm really just amazed at the level of just... I guess the best way to put it would be like asinine, like, pettiness that this Darius is kind of just going through. The fact that he's just being so petty at the fact that maybe he didn't get like a good gank. I'm not really sure what happened, but like he was the first blood, unfortunately. It happens. Maybe it was Volley's part, maybe it was Darius's part, maybe he kind of just got, you know, shafted by or outplayed, and then he's just flipping out over it. Oh my god, and he's asking for a surrender. I'm sorry, guys. This is just too funny at this point. I just can't help but laugh because it's like how sad and oh my god, he's just gonna go ahead and run right into the enemy. You're really just gonna go ahead and run straight into their oh my god.
Executed.
Yep.
I like how this guy's honestly taking the time to spread this in just all chat. Like, this is just profound. Like, this is profound to me. The fact that he's spending like the extra 10 seconds to type in all
An
chat
enemy is
and relay
unstoppable.
everything that like we're doing and that he's actually saying to everybody.
A solid figure.
I don't know if you get, like, it's not even 20 minutes and they've already gotten an inhibitor. This has got to be like some kind of record. And again, I want to reiterate, this isn't a ranked game. I mean, if he gets the kill here, which he doesn't.
Your turret has been destroyed.
God, this is just so stupid.
Nosy dewdrop.
You know what, I think I will publish this video and just, like, as an example of just why, like, of the craziness you can possibly see at this point. Ouch. Ay.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has
Oh my god.
Your inhibitor is respawning soon.
Just a pinch.
You know, and the funniest thing is we're actually putting up a halfway decent fight. That's kind of... I mean, don't get me wrong, we're losing structures and, you know, we're gonna lose objectives, but at the end of the day, we're still putting up a halfway... Oh my god, this guy actually left! Oh my god, guys, this is just a whole another level of crazy going on right here. You know what, that settles it. I'm gonna put this video up.
Never look a tulip in the eye.
Let's see what a four-man team can do against an overly fed, like, team.
Eyes closed.
Whose blood do I not have? I don't have Twitch's. Oh man, that's gonna be the most difficult to get of all. I mean, Volibear, dude, Volibear's putting in some serious work. That I am gonna say. Volibear MVP of this game tonight, boys.
Nosy dewdrop.
That's the thing though, Volibear is incredibly strong, so I'm not saying like we have a guaranteed shot, but if we have a shot at all, it's probably going to be thanks to the fact that we have a Ziggs who's doing somewhat decently and making somewhat smart plays, and we have a Volibear who again is, you know, has some degree of intelligence. And that Darius left, that was also going to be a big problem, because I'd actually rather Darius be gone, because if you think about it, what does Darius actually do by running into the enemy? Well, he provides them with kills, i.e. gold. So him actually not doing anything at all is better, because that's exactly what he was doing before, except he was giving free gold to the enemy champion. So it's like, I'd rather him do nothing than give them free gold.
Has been slain. Shut down.
money. Did I just blow your guys' mind right now?
An enemy has been
We can't hold this. They died,
Your turret has
unfortunately.
been destroyed.
They unfortunately died, and there's no way I can unfortunately hold this either. I am just a lonely support. Yeah.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
It's like, don't get me wrong, I understand if you're trying to have some fun or like some kind of joke, but if you're gonna play ranked, you really should be taking this just a bit more seriously. I'm gonna go ahead and speed boost this little twisted fate. Yeah, they got triple inhibs. There's not really much we can do at this point. I'm very, very confident in that this guy is probably just a troll, but wow, man, like people have better, like, you really should have better things to do.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm gonna go ahead and speed boost myself here, maybe see if we can help Bully in this fight. Yeah, unfortunately it was.
You'll see more with your eyes closed.
A summoner has
Oh my god, this guy came back. And let me guess, he's just gonna be like, oh, I can't believe the game isn't over yet, you all still suck. I'm just gonna speed boost this guy, and if he just murders them all, I'm just gonna laugh. Okay, I'm gonna have to flash that.
has been slain. Shut down.
Of course. Alright guys, that was the weirdest game of League of Legends I've ever played, and I hope you guys stay tuned. I'll see you guys next time.